What should I whip up today? That is a great idea!
Delicious! Thank you, Lindley. Is Lindley cooking something else now? Tatsu can't possibly eat any more corn.
Don't worry, this is something new. One of Earth's great delicacies, foie gras.
Foie grub? Foie grub sounds delicious. Maybe Tatsu try some when Lindley finished cooking. Can Tatsu help?
Actually, you can. In fact, I can't make it without you.
Oh, really?
I just need one little favor.
Of course. Tatsu is at your disposal. What can Tatsu provide for Chef Lindley?
Your liver.
Tatsu is here to serve, not be served, Lindley.
Oh, just remembered. I have goose liver.
Lindley did that on purpose. Lindley is vicious and nasty.
All right, everyone, dig in.
Man, oh man, delicious. Lucky thing I happen to be in the neighborhood.
You say that every time, Commander, but you always arrive as we're setting the table.
Oh, you don't say. All right, listen up. We found something in Noctilum thanks to Frontier Nav. That's northwest of here, Rook. Looks like a piece of the Lifehold.
That's great news.
Damn right. Look at this.
Oh, friends mean Nightglow Woods.
Is that what the Nopon call it? We didn't have names for anything here, so we've been using Noctilum for that whole region.
Well, that's a silly name.
And Nightglow Woods isn't?
Moving on.
Right, sorry.
According to the Pathfinder's report, there's a large number of indigents in the area, but thankfully no sign of any intelligent life forms.
No, that's wrong. Nopon visit Nightglow Woods all the time.
Yeah, well, like I said, no intelligent life forms have been reported, but it never hurts to be cautious.
Friends patronize Tatsu. Nopon proud and brave people with rich history, you know.
Pipe down, small fry, or I'll make that nickname come true.
We'll have you check in with Lau's team first. They're already on assignment installing probes in the area. We don't have a fix on the Lifehold signal, just a general direction. See if they've got more info.
Got it.
What? They've seen us.
That's intensive.
Wow!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this! Now, close in and clean up!
Watch me ready.
Assault
Nice.
hammer!
Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! Who's next? None dare stand against us!
Watch me ready.
Magnum Edge!
Upper hand.
Rising Blade!
Shadow strike.
First
Side
grenade!
knife. Move in and do some damage.
Hey, hey, look who it is.
Lao, it's been a while.
It has. Are you going to introduce me to your friends? Where's Danny and Boris?
These are my new team members. As for Danny and Boris, we had a bad run-in with a powerful indigen. They didn't make it.
I see. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I hadn't heard.
It's okay.
And what's up with this onion thing? You using it for rations or something?
Tatsu not onion or ration. Tatsu is Nopon, brave and distinguished people with long history on Mira.
It talks. Where'd you find this thing?
Rescued him. He was about to become lunch for some prone, these hostile Xenos we ran into. He's agreed to serve as our guide here.
Wow, okay. And you? What's your story? Are you really as young as you look?
Sure am. 13 years old inside and out. I'm Lin Li Ku.
Well, hello, Lin Li Ku. You must be something to be able to make Elma's team at 13. All right. What about you? I'm Lao Huang. I head up Pathfinder Team Belisarda. Good to meet you. Got an interesting crew here, but they seem capable enough.
I chose them personally.
I figured. So, I heard Nelson's whole team got wiped out by some nasty new Xenos. Is that true?
Yeah, those prone I mentioned. We're not sure if they're the ones that destroyed Earth, but their tech certainly seemed advanced enough.
Really? We better watch our backs.
By the way, we picked up a lifehold signal in the direction of Noctilum. Have you or your crew come across anything?
Where? Around here?
I take it the answer is no.
Yeah, this is the first I've heard of it. We bumped into another team and they didn't mention it either.
I see. All right. We were hoping your team might have a lead or some more info, but no such luck, huh? Well, thanks anyway. We should go.
Hey, hold up. Mind if I tag along?
But your assignment?
We're more or less done here. We just need to report back.
Well, until you do, you're not done here.
Oh, give me a break, Elma. The rest of my crew can handle the paperwork. We're talking about a piece of the lifehold here. I've never even seen one. That's way more important. And besides, we might need the help. finding it, or handling the indigents that get in your way. Now come on.
All right, it's on.
You're off guard. Stagger them for melee
Magnum
attack.
Edge!
Shadow strike.
Assault Hammer!
Wild
Before they get up!
I've got your cover fire.
Tornado Blade never loses!
Weaken them and
We got it. Let's move.
Rising Blaze!
Gliding fire.
Assault Hammer! Tornado Blade! Victory is ours!
We got it. Let's move.
The Lifehold piece should be further ahead.
Friends will climb Big Rocky Mountain? But how? Tatsu has tiny feet, stubby, flimsy limbs.
No spine either. But the turnip does have a point. I don't think there's any way we could scale those cliffs.
Agreed. We'll need to take a detour. Let's try going around that way.
This is nothing. I'm sorry, guys. This is nothing.
What? They've seen us!
Shadow Strike!
Magnum Edge! Rising Blade!
Nice! Move in and do
Blade
some
Grenade!
damage!
Furious Blast! Tornado Blade!
Early burn! That one dented.
Rising
Move in
Blade!
and keep the rhythm going! Shadow
On
Strike!
it! Take this!
Nice! Move in and do some
Victory
damage!
is ours!
You're turning into a fine blade. I'm proud of you.
We have no choice but to fight. First grenade! First in, first win!
Now, my turn! Reinforcements! Watch out! Side slash!
Blade grenade!
Upper hand!
Don't let up! Keep firing!
Sliding slinger! Side slash!
Furious Blast! Assault Hammer!
Shadow
Assault
Strike!
Hammer!
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Magnum Edge!
Upper hand!
Rising Blade!
Side slash!
First grenade! Tornado Blade!
It didn't have to be like this.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up
Shadow
close.
Strike!
Yes! They're getting close.
Now, it's my turn!
Rising Blade! Magnum Edge!
Side slash!
Gotcha!
Side slash!
Defensive stance!
Upper hand!
Let's see him chew on this.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
He never loses.
We got him. Let's move. like this.
Magnum Edge! Rising Blade! Assault Hammer! Flash, before they get up!
Green Edge!
First Grenade! Flame Grenade! Furious Blast! Rising Blade! Victory is ours!
Let's keep it up.
We can do this!
Locked and loaded.
Magnum
Shadow
Edge!
Strike!
Fire Carnival!
Rising Blade! Didn't see that
Side slash!
Gun
Up
down!
and down.
Green Edge!
Team
Lay
never
down,
loses!
cover fire.
We got him. Let's move.
What? They've seen us.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I'll send him for a loop!
Wow, got him.
Rising
Lay down,
Blade!
cover fire.
Let's see him chew on
Nice!
this!
Sling them! Side slash!
Flame Grenade! Magnum
Uppercut.
Edge!
Hang it dead. We can eliminate.
You're on top of it.
Tornado Blade!
Off balance.
Wow,
Rising
Strike.
Blade! Now, close in and clean up!
Now, monster scoop.
Furious Blast!
Upper hand.
Flame Grenade!
Sliding slinger.
Tornado Blade!
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Off balance.
trash talk.
Shadow strike.
Rising Blade! Now, close in and clean up! Flame Grenade! Magnum Edge! Assault Hammer! First Grenade! Furious Blast team never loses!
Hope I didn't get in the way. Really?
That's right!
What? They've seen us.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire Carnival!
I'll send him for a loop!
Wildcat!
Sliding slinger.
Got him. Lay down, cover fire.
Tornado Blade! Alright, you're in for it! Magnum Edge!
Upper hand.
Flame Grenade! First Grenade! Rising Blade! They didn't see that coming. Gun him
I'll
down!
take him
Shadow
down.
strike.
This team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
What? They've seen us.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike.
I'll send him for a loop! Now, close
Sliding
in and clean up!
slinger.
Alright,
Melee
you're in
attack.
for it!
Side slash.
Okay, here comes
Upper
the pain.
hand!
Hit him again!
Assault hammer! On it! Take this! First grenade!
Slide knife! Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain. Now, close it and clean up.
Watch me lay into it!
Shadow strike!
Magnum edge!
Side slash! Upper hand!
All right, you're in for it.
Slide knife! Move in and do some damage.
Victory is ours.
Let's keep it up!
What?
They've seen us! Punch first! Ask questions later!
Magnum edge!
Now it's my turn.
Rising blade!
Move in and strike. Slide
Okay,
slinger.
here comes the pain.
Side slash.
Assault hammer! Blade grenade! First grenade! Defensive stance!
Upper hand.
Furious blast! Now, close in and clean up.
Now it's my turn. Nice.
Rising
Move in
blade!
and do some damage.
Magnum edge!
Side
Tornado
slash.
blade! Now, close in and clean up.
Now it's my
This
turn.
team never loses.
Let's keep it up!
Friends, hold up. Something coming ahead.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Another Xeno.
Whatever it is, at least it's not a probe.
Perish the thought, good sirs. Perish and kill the thought. We would never associate with those savages.
Who are you?
Ah, yes, 1,000 pardons. We are called El Siru, or just El, if it please you. Like the proud no-pawn among you, we have inhabited this planet since times of antiquity.
A friend knows about no-pawn people?
Yes, yes, of course. No-pawn purchase my wares quite often, you know. They're excellent, how should I say, suckers.
I think you mean customers.
So, Mr. L, you've lived here a long time?
Just L, and yes, such a nice, quiet world. The wildlife and insects are also docile, such gentle dispositions.
Indeed. Yes, friends lucky Tatsu here to protect them from becoming main course.
Yeah, because we can toss you out as an appetizer and run away while they're snacking.
Well, the creatures here are hungry, yes, granted.
Gentle disposition my butt.
It's just,
What?
well, who can blame them with all the commotion here as of late? Not that we're pointing our fingers at you, mind. No, it's those prone sons of bastards.
Yeah, we're not their biggest fans either.
We loathe them. They have ruined our once peaceful life here. Ruined! They are all, how should we say, Ass caves.
Close enough. By the way, Elle, you seem to speak our language quite fluently.
Well, yeah, most of the time.
We owe it all to that wreckage back there. What a treasure trove. Especially the data terminal we found inside. It is the ultimate portable snack for satisfying our insatiable curiosity.
Wreckage back there? You think that's our piece of the life hold?
Certainly sounds like it. Elle, can we take a look at this terminal you found?
Of course, of course.
Thanks. Lynn, see what you can make of it.
On it. Okay, yep. This is library data.
Let me see. Huh, so it is. The unit Elle stumbled upon must be part of the Lifehold's archives.
So, not the core then.
The entire ship was torn to bits when we came down. The odds of any single piece of Lifehold being the core aren't very high.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now, Lynn, don't be glum. The Lifehold archives are the sum total of all human knowledge. This is still a really big find. We should try and secure it ASAP.
Yeah, you're right.
Now might not be a good time.
Why not?
Why else? The Ass Caves. We just came from there, and prone are all over the wreckage.
What?
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Very bad. Let's go.
Apologies we didn't mention it before. We assumed you'd abandoned it. Allow us to show you the way. After all, as you say, too many heads are better than none, right?
Close enough.
I'll get the jump on them. Attack up close. We have no choice but to fight.
They're off guard. Stack them with a melee attack.
I'll send them for a loop.
Fire Carnival!
Rising blade.
Now, melee attack.
Magnum edge.
Shadow strike.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Upper hand.
First grenade.
Lightning slinger. Scream X. Move in and do some damage.
Blaze grenade.
Side slash
Blade. Now, close in and clean up.
Shadow strike.
Tornado blade.
Upper hand.
Furious blast.
Sliding slinger.
Rising blade. Magnum edge. All right, you're in for it. Blast them before they get up.
Shadow runner.
Flame grenade. Rising blade.
Shadow strike.
Team never loses.
We got it. Let's move.
this.
But why? Do these monsters just destroy everything they see?
No. This is organized. Calculated. We aren't the only ones hunting down the lifeboat.
What was it? All Earth aliens must die, right?
We have to try and salvage what we can. Let's go.
We have no choice but to fight.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
I owe
That's
you
what
one.
I
Now
need.
that's how to evade. You
Nice
can do it!
play! First
Upper
grenade!
hand!
Iron Fist sliding! Like a
Blade
bomb
grenade!
here!
Sky Knight!
Magnum
Minute
edge!
damage!
Okay,
Carnival!
here comes the pain! Who's next? None dare stand against
My
us!
turn!
Here's the one!
Shadow strike! Hostile neutralized! Switch to close range combat!
Don't worry, I'm all over this. That's what I need. First grenade!
Mistress Goetia, these are Earth Indians.
Well, well, well. Seeing truly is believing, isn't it? Who would have thought?
She's not a pro. They're working together.
Why would you do this? Why do you hate us?
Hate. Human extinction is duty. Our duty is gangrene.
Gangly. So that's what you call yourselves?
Indeed. Humanity is a blight, a great cancer festering on the cosmos. Our job is to eradicate it.
Humanity is here in peace. What gives you the right to destroy the lifeboat?
Is that what you call it? So cryptic. Your language, your technology. And yet, so dangerous. You must be purged. This is our calling as Gangly. The cause of the righteous.
Then you'll forgive us for defending ourselves against your righteous cause.
Well, this should at least be more entertaining than stamping out the lives of your sleeping brethren. Need to be put in your place!
First grenade!
Shadow strike! Side slash!
Assault hammer!
Scream ahead!
Before they get up!
I've got pepper fire.
Tornado blade!
Upper hand!
On it! Take
I
this!
like Slinger.
Furious blast!
Run you through!
I can't believe I did that. Whoa!
Defensive stance! Easy now.
Shadow
Play it
strike!
safe with an aura.
Okay, this should tide me over.
Magnum edge!
Bombardier!
Side that! Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Watch your step!
Got it!
Watch me lay
Lightning Blade!
Can't move!
Shadow Strike!
Tornado Flame!
I'm never nice. Touch in and do some damage.
Flame Grenade!
Your reward.
Blast!
How dare you! Now you're my
Lightning Blade!
Yes.
Assault Hammer! Blast them before they get up!
I've got you
Now,
covered, fire.
melee attacks!
I've lost my touch. Wretched little primates. You don't know when to quit, do you? This isn't over. You cannot escape us on this planet or any other. Sooner or later, your kind will be cleansed!
Mr. Scoidia, now, quickly!
That mech. Could it be?
A well-fought victory indeed. Such a shame it cannot bring back that which was lost to you. But this is spilled milk over the dam now.
I just don't get it. What do they have against humans?
I'm not sure how they wound up on Mira, but you saw the mech. That is definitely them.
Who?
The aliens that destroyed Earth. The Ganglion were among them.
What?
It wasn't just them, of course. But they were definitely one of the forces involved in that battle. I'm absolutely positive now. That Skell-like mech we just saw? Check it against the NLA records and I'm pretty sure it'll come back with a perfect match. Anyway, we really appreciate all your help here, El. But we need to be heading back now.
Not at all. We only wish we could have done more.
I wish we could compensate you somehow, but honestly, there's nothing left for us to give.
Compensate, you say? How about allowing us to accompany you back to your city?
You want to come back to New LA? Why exactly?
Well, Treasure Trove was destroyed. Without the archives, we're afraid our thirst for knowledge cannot be quenched. But an entire Earth city to explore? Such an experience would provide compensation beyond compare. The thought makes us tingle.
Okay.
What do you think, Rook? Yeah, we're not like the Ganglion after all. We want to live in harmony with all the other species here.
Then it's settled. Excellent. Let's be off. The early worm is for the birds.
Right, let's start heading back. We should report to the commander at once.
Either you picked up another Xeno, or someone's been holding their breath too long.
This is El. We met in Noctilum.
We are El Sirif, if it please you. This planet has been our home since days of yore.
Oh, a long-time resident?
That's why we brought him back. His knowledge could prove invaluable. I'd like to request permission for him to stay in New LA.
We can't allow just anyone to waltz into our city on a whim. How much do we know about him?
I know enough. Enough to say that we can trust him.
All Mira natives are good, honest folk.
Yes, Tatsu, yes. Anyway, Elma, you do seem quite sure of yourself.
All right. I'll share the responsibility. He can stay. If that's acceptable, Mr. Director General.
If you're both certain, so be it.
Many thanks, good sirs. Truly, we are walking on the 9th cloud of 7th heaven. Please call us L. The rest is far too formal. And honestly, we prefer L anyway.
More importantly, Colonel, what happened with the Lifehold unit?
I see. So it wasn't the core after all.
No. We confirmed it was one of the archive units. Unit number 07.
07? That would be the LC repository, wouldn't it?
One of 3, but yes. The entirety of the Library of Congress archives. As I recall, the data was stored on units 07 through 09.
Well, thank God it wasn't the core. This situation could have been a lot worse.
I wonder... The LC archives contained nearly every published work in mankind's history. It's not like it's just a bunch of random books and manuscripts, you know. It's a history of human thought, a record of opinions and emotions.
I mean, yeah, sure, but...
So if you stop and consider what it means to lose even a third of that data, it's a cultural and historical loss of catastrophic proportions.
We do have parity data for the archives here. We know which unit was lost, so hopefully we can find some way to restore it.
Let's hope so.
Moving on. These ganglion, you're certain they were involved in the destruction of Earth?
Here, see for yourself. The left shot is from a battle over Beijing, the right from our encounter.
Son of a... Is it possible this is their native planet?
Tatsu told us they aren't from here, and Elle confirmed it. They're recent arrivals. Very recent.
So, either it's one hell of a coincidence, or they followed us.
Considering they appear to be systematically targeting the Lifehold, I'd say that leaves no question they followed us here.
Could they possibly know the purpose of the Lifehold?
Maybe the whole reason we haven't found the core yet is because those scumbags already trashed it.
If so, none of us would be here talking in the first place, would we?
You got a point there.
This information doesn't leave this room, but we've had several recent Pathfinder reports of Xeno sightings and contact. They may or may not be ganglion, but regardless, I propose we double down on our defenses going forward.
That'll be all, Elma. Please continue hunting for any signs of the Lifehold.
Yes, sir.
Remember, the clock is always ticking. We have to find that unit before it's too late.
We have visitor.
Hey, you busy? Monty's team botched a job, and we need a cleanup crew pronto.
Monty? So it's a reclaimer mission? Did we find a chunk of the white whale?
Chunks, plural. Bits and pieces have been washing up around here lately. Someone needs to go round them all up. The lab boys can analyze them, figure out what part of the ship they're from. And who knows, with any luck, they could point us in the direction of the life hold.
Hey, maybe we'll even find some materials we still haven't been able to synthesize in NLA.
Yeah, the reclaimers are all fired up too. Just remember, the area hasn't been cleared of indigents yet. It could be dangerous.
For an inexperienced team, at least. Which is why you came to us. Am I right?
Bingo. I am asking a few other top teams, so if you want the job, you best shake a leg.
Tatsu not let anyone steal this glory. Team Tatsu, move out.
They look pretty strong.
Check it, wait! Shadow Strike!
Magnum Edge!
Rising Blade! Sliding
Lightning
Blade!
Blade! Assault Hammer! Tornado Blade! Burst Grenade!
Use melee attack!
Flame Grenade!
Sliding
Furious Blast!
Shadow Strike!
Rising Blade!
Upper hand! Present Sun!
Magnum Edge!
Side Slash!
Tornado Blade!
Destroy! Move in and strike!
Defensive Stance!
Blade Crash! Slide us! Move in and some damage! Iron Prison!
Okay!
Iron Blade!
Appreciate it.
Power Shot!
It all comes down to teamwork.
Excellent strategy.
Team Tatsu, mission complete.
Yeah, it looks like we've got everything in the area.
I sure hope they can get something useful out of all this.
Oh well, to the punch.
Hey, Doug.
Gotta hand it to you, Elma. You worked fast.
You must be the other two Vandom sent out, huh?
One of them, anyway. Thought we made pretty good time, too. But then you always were one step ahead. Remember? Back when Earth was hit. That lone cell that struck back before anyone else? Guess whose skull that was?
Wait, really? Elma, that was you?
That was a long time ago. It didn't change anything.
Come to think of it, that was a tandem skull, wasn't it? Weren't you with,
It's a distress call. Signal originating from...
That's Arena's ID.
I'm not far from here.
We'll go ahead. We can link back up later.
Team Tatsu coming too.
see him chew on this.
Too easy. Move in on the next one.
Flame grenade!
Rising blade.
Rising blade! Furious blast!
Furious. Shadow strike.
And it's destroyed.
Okay.
Move in and strike.
Open fire! Follow me! Rising blade! Assault hammer! Let's see him chew on this. Victory is ours!
Anyway, moving on.
We can do this!
Attack and reload. Follow my lead. Shadow strike. Flame grenade. Assault hammer. Go.
Magnum edge! Let's see him chew on this.
Furious blast. Close the gap.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Move in and do some damage.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close!
Use an aura. Get this
Rising blade!
Rising blade. Furious blast.
Assault hammer! Tornado
Close the
blade!
gap.
Flame
Assault
grenade!
hammer.
Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Open fire! Follow me!
Shadow strike.
Infuriate.
Magnum edge!
Fire.
Rising blade!
Thank you, amazing.
Assault hammer!
Aura.
Burst grenade!
Furious blast.
Furious blast!
Now close the gap. Rising
Okay.
blade.
Here comes this game for losers.
Anyway, moving on. coma?
Irina's signal is coming from deeper inside. Looks like the only way to reach them is through here.
Then we better get moving. Come on.
Tatsu will protect Mir.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Let's play into it. Infuriate! Fire Carnival!
Magnum Edge!
Let's go! Peasant fire!
Let's see him chew on this.
Gliding! Slinger!
Flame grenade!
Rising Blade! Side slash! Furious Blast! Side slash!
Assault hammer!
Upper hand!
Blast them before they get out!
You picked out today's menu, Lid? Any sign of Irina?
There!
That's Irina's.
She didn't fall off the cliff.
We need to check. Let's head down.
There you are. Thanks for clearing out the riffraff up there.
Sure. How's Irina?
I'll be fine. Doug already took care of all the key repairs.
All right, Doug.
Nah, I mean, come on. It's the least I could do. Especially while you were all busy up there kicking indigent asses, right?
You dropped this. You had us all worried, you know.
Thanks, Colonel.
Lieutenant!
Huh?
Look who decided to show up.
What? No, we split up looking for parts, and then next thing I know, got this SOS,
And you're late, Gwyn.
and I'm late.
Cut him some slack. He must have really hauled it here with those stubby legs of his. It doesn't matter you weren't here first, Gwyn. I'm just glad you're here.
Well, sure.
I'm glad too. Because now you can carry the lieutenant all the way back to the city for us.
Sir.
Hey!
Really?
Nice work out there. The Reclaimers are going over the parts as we speak.
You'll let us know if anything comes of it, right?
You got it. I don't mind telling you, I'm a bit surprised your team found all the parts and rescued Arena. Maybe surprised isn't the word. More like disappointed. In the other teams, those slackers have a few thousand push-ups coming to them.
Don't be too hard on them. Doug and Gwyn both played a part in the rescue operation. If it wasn't for the two of them, Arena could have been in real trouble.
Doug? Okay, yes. Gwyn? Maybe not so much.
In any case, most of the credit is yours, Elma. But what else is new? Been that way since before we left Earth.
Doug was saying the same thing earlier. You really are something, Elma.
Exactly. If my team's effective, it's only because every single member is pulling their weight. Besides, it's going to take more than just a handful of heroes to win the war and cultivate this planet. Ultimately, the responsibility and the accolades all go back to the commander who unifies and leads the entire operation.
Well, that's true.
Which reminds me, why aren't you Blade Commander, Elma?
Yes, yes. Mustache Man can still have gainful employment as personal assistant to Tatsu.
Ha! Not in this lifetime, potato skin.